What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Godsey for the Justin Godsey Podcast. Welcome back to my YouTube show. Now, if you're new to my YouTube channel, make sure you guys click that subscribe button, as I'm going to be coming on here, day in and day out, talking all things NFL, MLB, WWE, professional wrestling. Like I say, I got you guys covered for just about every sport, imaginable out there in the world today. Now, today, guys, we're here talking a little bit about the NFL and talking about linebacker and the current developing story out there in Buffalo, and that is about Kiko Alonso. Now, a lot of people who do not know much about Kiko Alonso, he was a second-round selection out of Oregon last year by the Buffalo Bills, a team who is trying to, fix this defense. The defense have had a lot of, has a lot of, great star power, and, Kiko Alonso played dividends to last year's, progression on defense. And, and having him not being a starter going into the 2014 season, it's going to be destined to have a huge step back here. I think Kiko Alonso is that heart and soul right now of that defense, when it comes to, the middle linebacker position. The team was planning on moving him to weak side linebacker, and now it's just, he hits that big bump in the road. The Buffalo Bills are lucky that they went out there and drafted Preston Brown. I think that's his name, out of Louisville, in the draft this past, a couple of months ago. So the team is still on that hot seat bubble right now on, who are they going to bring in to really replace him. I think Preston Brown was already inked in as a starter, whether it's at, strong side linebacker. You also have to look at the middle linebacker situation, because Kiko Alonso played middle last year, and they want to move into outside linebacker. And, keeping that middle linebacker role is going to be tough right now for the Buffalo Bills. They do have an okay, a linebacker set. They do have Manny Lawson. They do got Keith Rivers. They got Brandon Spikes. Brandon Spikes is coming off an ACL injury. Like I said, they got Preston Brown out of Louisville last year. So, it's still a big, toss up here. It's all worried about the development of Brandon Spikes. He's likely to be inked in as a starting middle linebacker, but the depth behind it is not at 100% here. Now, not only is the Buffalo Bills losing out on a big roster, there's a big linebacker. There was another team in the NFL who's actually still facing the same issues right now, and that is the Dallas Cowboys. They lost Sean Lee, who was working out during OTAs. He tore his ACL. The team is getting so desperate right now as to trying to go out and get a free agent, or go out and try to trade a team. They got Rolando McClain, a former Oakland Raiders linebacker, a former Ravens linebacker. He actually retired, so the Dallas Cowboys acquired him. So that's a big toss-up. But I don't think the Bills situation right now is as worse as the Dallas Cowboys. That team has taken a huge step back from defensive productiveness. They really need to start stepping up, because they don't have DeMarcus Ware anymore. He's off with the Broncos. This team also took some big losses on the defensive side of the ball. Like I said, they lost a handful of guys on the defensive side, and losing Sean Lee, your captain on the defense, the guy who's keeping that defense together, he's out for the year. So there's going to be a big question out there in Dallas. But you know what, when you're coming into Buffalo, you do got some good veterans on this roster, and you do have a much respected linebacker, the rookie linebacker in Preston Brown, who I thought had one of the most tremendous years at Louisville the past few years before making the jump here to the NFL. So there's still a whole lot going on. The team has yet to decide if they're going to go out there and sign a free agent linebacker, or they're going to go out there and try to trade for a linebacker. I'll keep you guys updated on this, as Kiko Alonso has torn his ACL. He's out for the 2014 NFL season. I'll have a lot more stuff to talk about on this on this topic going down the line. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button. I'm Justin Godsey for the Justin Godsey Podcast, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.